Hello everyone, this is my review on the wild card round of American Idol Season 8. Um, so, so far in our top 12 we have Chris Allen, Danny Goki, Alexis Grace, Allison Ioretta, Adam Lambert, Scott McIntyre, Jorge Nunez, Little Rounds, and Michael Sarver. So, the wild card round was Thursday, March 5th. And we had 8 more performers. We had Megan Joy Corky, Anoop Desai, Matt Gerard, Jasmine Marie, Ricky Brady, Tatiana Del Toro, Jesse Langseth, and Vaughn Smith. So, we're supposed to have them be great. Now, the reason they got a second chance was because they did this year different than they did the past 4 seasons. You know, seasons 1 through 3, they had it this way. And then starting season 4, they decided to have it come down to 6 guys and 6 girls. Well, this year it's not this way. They brought back the wild card round. So, in addition to adding the new judge, Cara Diaguardi, we now have the wild card round back. I'm not saying that I don't like it, but this gives the American viewers less of a say as to who gets through. Now, I keep my fingers crossed during these shows, I think there's a lot to be said during this time, and I'm going to go with Ricky Brady, or Brady. I don't know how you say his last name, so forgive me if I say it wrong. Anyway, he first sang A Song for You by Donny Hathaway. That was the very first time we saw him when he was cut from the show. So coming back, he decides to sing Superstition by Stevie Wonder. Okay, I don't think it showed his amazing voice as much, but he definitely has some serious chops going on there. I really had hoped he would have a spot into the top 12. Unfortunately, he did not. So, the first time we saw Megan Corky, she sang Put Your Records On by Corianne Bailey Ray. And of course she didn't get through. And then she sang Black Horse and the Cherry Tree by Katie Tunstall. You know, the same one that Catherine McPhee sang in season 5. I like Megan. I think she is very current, like Simon says. I think she is incredibly talented. She's different. And that's what we need in this competition, is someone who is good, marketable, current, and most of all talented, and she has all that going for her. She's a beautiful, beautiful girl, very marketable, very current voice. She's just different. She's good. And she did make it into the top 12. Tatiana. How can we not forget Tatiana? Tatiana is going to be one of those people you're going to see at the finale. I guarantee it, because she was so unforgettable. So, first time we saw her, she did an okay job at doing Whitney Houston's Saving All My Love for You. So, if you get the second chance to come back, would you do the same song? Evidently so for her. She sang once again Saving All My Love for You. And I have to think that maybe that's the only song Tatiana knows. Now, here's where my argument comes in with her. When Simon asked her why she sang the same song, she said, "Oh, because I only had a day to prep." Bull pookie, okay? First of all, she's known since the first week. She was in the first week of performers, and she knew that she didn't get through this time, but she knew she had a possibility to get picked into the wild card round. So she should have been spending the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, however many weeks it was, doing a song, preparing a song, just in case the judges would say, Tatiana, we'd like to have you come back for the wild card. She didn't want to do that. She wanted to do the same song, and sadly she didn't do it any justice again. So, no more Tatiana Del Toro. Okay. So, Jasmine Marie sings. The first time we saw her, she sang Love Song by Sarah Bareilles. Okay, not the best song in the world for her. She came back singing Christina Aguilera's Reflection. And I think she was about, a million times better than she was before. She's only 16 years old, people. She's absolutely gorgeous. She's another Jordan Sparks-like, as she can be very marketable. As far as going far in the competition, I'm not so sure she's going to go very far. So, Jessie Langseth, the last time she sang, let me see here, Betty Davis Eyes. And last night, or Thursday, I'm sorry, why do I keep thinking it's Friday? Oh well. She sang Tell Me Something Good. And, well, I thought she has some voice. She has a voice. She's definitely a talented young lady. I thought she should have made it in, but she didn't. Vaughn Smith, the last time he sang You're All I Need to Get By, and this week he sang Sorry Seems to Be the Hardest Word. He didn't do as well this week as I had hoped he would. He's good, don't get me wrong. He's really good, but he just needs a little more seasoning before he can be into the top 12. So that leaves me with Matt Gerard and Anoop Dog. Decide. Okay. Matt Gerard first came out singing Viva La Vida by Coldplay. Kind of left everybody cold because that is not what Matt Gerard is. He came back singing Who's Lovin' You by Jackson 5. And we were back with that soulful voice of his, and let me tell you, it came out melted like butter. He was great. Absolutely great. And then Anoop comes out. Last time we saw him, he sang Angel of Mine by Monica. I know there's more in him than that song. He is a good singer. He is a very talented young man. That song just wasn't for him. He came back singing My Prerogative, and I don't know. Every time I hear that song now, I think of Britney Spears. But anyway, he did a good job. He did better with that than he did prior. Excuse me. So I say the last two for last because when it came down to the last two, Matt got through into the top 12. However, knowing American Idol in all its glory, they decided to keep Anoop to the side, and, Simon Cowell says, Anoop, we gotta tell you something on behalf of all of us. We decided to make this year a top 13. Now, that's a first. Anoop is completely blown away by this. I mean, he's just so overwhelmed. Everybody's overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed. I'm like going, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, because I was pulling for Matt and I was pulling for Anoop because I like them both. So this year is our very first that we have a top 13 group instead of a top 12. I am really excited. I cannot wait to see how this competition goes. Anything can happen in the world of Idol. So, I'm still going to pick my tops for the top group. I think Megan will do well. I'm not sure if she'll make it into the finals. I know for a fact. I believe it's going to come down to Adam Lambert and Scott McIntyre. I'd like to see Scott McIntyre win this because you can tell he really wants it. And whether, he's blind or not, he's good. Anyway, I'm running out of time, so with that, I'm going to say farewell.